Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
And I'm Steve. What's going on, everybody?
Episode 10. We're halfway through.
Really crushing them, dude.
Mm-hmm. We really are.
Keeps getting better and better. Keep learning more. I'm excited. This is Day of the Black Sun, so this is Eclipse Day.
I think this is going to be I'm almost certain a mid-season finale kind of, even if it wasn't aired like that on TV. It might have been.
Yeah, usually I don't know. That's what they do.
Yeah. But even if it wasn't, it's still a midpoint. Like I said last episode, it's a midpoint between the two 10
right,
half
it's a
seasons.
significant part of the season, so.
Yeah. This is going to there's going to be a turning point through this episode where then it's going to take off after that from whatever happens in this
direction. Yeah.
Towards the comet coming.
Because we're going to see what happens during the eclipse. Like, if they cause severe damage, if they cause no damage, if...
I feel like...
Because, they've had time to prepare and, get defenses and stuff. So, who knows what type of defenses they'll have.
Right. I'm wondering, is it going to just end with them, going in there and just not doing enough and having to, retreat? You know? Yeah. Or is it going to be, a lot of shit, or they get wiped, they get really badly defeated.
Or it doesn't even happen, because they're so prepared for it.
Yeah, they can't even get into attack. Their defenses are so crazy.
Right.
But that could lean into them getting defeated, you know? Because I don't think the Fire Nation's going to,
I feel as long as they have, the water near them, they'll be able to get away.
For the most part, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they can't really...
And again, it all depends on what their plan of attack is, too.
And what, machinery or whatever they're actually using. Who knows?
To defend the place.
Right, maybe it's a...
It's going to be something
net shooter that traps them all, you know?
But I know, that's the problem. The Fire Nation knows now because Azula found out. Aang and company, and that side, and the Waterbender group, they're they should know that
they know.
That they know, right? Because
you would think.
Well, yeah, I think
Sokka's pretty well prepared, and everybody knows.
That's what I'm saying. If both sides know that they know, both know, Aang's side, they have to, no matter what they do, whatever the Fire Nation does could defend anything almost that they could do. So, and it has to be something that's not going to hurt the citizens when they're attacking, you know? Because at least I don't think they would.
I don't think they're going to either, no.
Which really limits your... Not that I'm saying
then you're no different than the Fire Nation.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, that they have limited options compared to what the Fire Nation can do to invade a place.
Right, because they actually have souls.
Right. Exactly.
Care about people.
It's more like liberation compared to takeover.
Oppression, right.
Yeah. I'm going to go out on a limb and say there's going to be a lot of surprises, shocks in this episode. Yeah,
it should be a pretty good fighting episode. And it's like you said, I'm not sure if they're going to tie Iroh into it somehow.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of getting at. I'm I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if they, the Iroh storyline, has a big part.
Yeah, because Zuko Azula should definitely be involved. It's an attack.
Well, that too.
On the Fire Nation, you know what I mean? The Kingdom should be sending, they're sending a defense out, so.
And we saw Zuko in that last one. He didn't seem thrilled that even after the meeting, when he was even, less, what am I doing here? I don't belong here.
Just didn't feel that he belongs, right?
Yeah. I'm so curious. I'm, more curious about what his storyline,
I know.
How they're going to do it,
I know. Me too.
Because I really do think they're going to end up writing him making the right, a good decision,
I think so, too.
And it's obviously going to involve either saving Iroh or something, in some form.
Yeah. I don't see him, flipping to all of a sudden helping Aang.
You know what I was thinking about? Remember last episode, I was just joking around. I said, I think we're eventually going to... I wasn't actually joking, but I think we're going to get an episode where Zuko and Azula are going to face off, possibly even in Agni Kai, if that happens. It just popped in my head, wouldn't it kind of make sense for Zuko to, jump in, maybe to an Iroh and an Ozai fight, and then challenge his father again this time and actually fight? Not that I think he would win it, but if he could do that and, put up a good fight against Ozai, I feel like that would be pretty impressive.
I feel like there's no good fight against him. I feel like he's going to kill you.
Exactly.
You're not going to, lose and, be able to be carried off.
I was more leaning the way, maybe Iroh's about to die and Zuko jumps in.
Yeah, I'm really not even hoping that even gets close.
But you know what I mean, though? It would kind of make sense, because, like, last time he just cowered and naturally, because he's a kid, but...
Well, he didn't want to fight, right.
Now maybe he'll be motivated
make a
to fight.
Could be. Could very well be. But I would like to see another Azula-Zuko fight. This time, both at, like,
I definitely think we're going to get
mature.
that. Let's find out.
Let's do it.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there, as well as full length. Oh, no. Part 1. Means we're getting a cliffhanger.
Yep.
A very angry me at the end of this one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a little worried, Sokka.
Yeah, there's some Earth.
Aren't exactly the warrior type.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's exactly them. I forgot about them.
You reckon that is, though? Some sort of...
Yeah, they've never been out, remember?
Hi, Katara.
Haru, it's so good to see
yeah.
you. Toph, this is Haru. When we met
Haru
in his
really
getting
aged,
controlled by
right?
the Fire Nation.
What a little beard
so
he's got.
His earthbending. No way. Is that?
There he is.
You guys here for a rematch?
Negatory.
That boulder.
Yeah, the boulder. What? Oh, not this guy.
We know him?
Yeah. Remember, he was the...
I remember him. Oh,
he was the one that was building the ship.
Aang, my dad and I made this for you.
Oh, shit.
A new glider?
Look at that.
A new glider. This is amazing.
And as a special...
It's a modern glider.
Katara and I discovered Aang frozen in an iceberg. Now, I didn't like Aang at first, but I grew to love him over time. Then we went to the Southern Air Temple where Aang used to live, and then we met Suki, who's a Kyoshi warrior. She used to be like a woman,
When he
and then
says
she kissed
beginning,
me, and then
he
Aang
means
He's retelling the whole story.
Yeah.
The eclipse only lasts 8 minutes. Not enough time for the whole invasion. And the royal palace is heavily guarded by firebenders.
I didn't think of that.
So that's where we'll need the eclipse advantage the most. When this is finished...
That makes sense. You gotta just try and go in and fight. Yes. Oh, that is awesome. There's got to be like a figurine or something with him in it. His armor. Hey, back to Aang. Wonder what he's writing.
Yeah.
Could it be like a goodbye note or something? That's pretty wild.
That's awesome.
I can imagine. Problem is, the only way to get through it is do some kind of water bending, but I feel like that's going to be seen, you know?
Right.
That'll give him up.
No one's on board, sir.
Where'd they go?
Look at this.
Those are the balloons they made, right? Oh, no,
So they're
stubs.
submarines.
He's the opposite.
He's got an air bubble.
Unfortunately, there is one problem I couldn't fix. The subs have a limited air supply.
Of course.
Before we land on the beaches, we'll need to resurface.
Like it's like an actual fishtail.
Yeah.
What?
You don't look well. Maybe you should go home and rest.
He's getting out of there.
No,
Yep.
I feel fine.
Trust me, it is better that you are not
Doesn't wanna hurt her.
this afternoon.
What if I don't come back?
Aang, don't say that. Of course he'll...
Oh shit! I was literally like a split second away from saying, "Give her a kiss." This is super confident, Aang. Yeah, I bet you he was writing a letter to May saying he had to leave. Yep. So you think he won't be there then when they attack?
That's possible.
Here we go. Guitar's ridiculous now.
Yeah. Plus, she's not Appa.
I know, it makes her doubly ridiculous. Yeah, those helmets are badass.
I like them. I wish there was more people in this attack.
Yeah, I don't feel good about this attack at all. It's funny how, like, usually we're used to seeing Fire Nation, like, tanks and
That's because
stuff like this.
he's a Fire Nation inventor.
Exactly. I do love this team up, so this team up work.
His armor is incredible.
It's so cool. You would imagine this guy built this. Look at that, like a centipede.
Yes, yeah.
Oh shit! These things are ridiculous.
Yeah, because they're controlling it from the inside.
Yeah. Oh shit! I forgot about that. That is a great weapon to have.
Yeah.
He's enormous.
Yeah.
That's badass too.
Yeah. You can just kind of tell how he carries himself.
Right. It's a perfect role model for Sokka. Appa is so comes in the clutch, being able to fly.
Always.
It's such an advantage to have.
You two take out that battlement. I got this one. Watch each other's backs.
I really hope nothing happens to
I
him.
know.
I don't like when they split up.
Neither do I. Uh-oh.
But today, I'm gonna set things right.
He's talking to his mom.
Yeah.
He's gonna set things right. I like the sound of that.
You can't fight anymore.
Everyone's counting on me to lead this mission, Katara.
Sokka's gotta step up.
I won't let them down.
No. I'll lead the invasion force.
Don't be crazy, Sokka.
You know, the
Maybe
dad's
I
gonna
am
be
a little
yes.
crazy, but the eclipse is about to start.
I'm proud of you, son.
I still think you're crazy. But I'm
proud of him
you
too.
Me too.
I like totally forgot about Aang. I didn't even like. I was actually into those scenes, so.
That's strange.
I think the Fire Nation has something else planned here.
Yeah.
That's why it's empty.
Hello? Anyone home?
What's interesting though is Iroh is also going to be breaking out.
We think, yeah.
Or at least they're trying to. That's what I mean. Nice. And it's all empty. Definitely going to be a trap. These guys were the bait. What are they doing?
No.
Fire Lord Ozai! Where are you?
Don't do it. God damn it.
That's not even like a... That's a super duper cliffhanger.
Yeah, you got like halfway through the battle, and be like, oh, but it looks clearly the Fire Lord's doing something. Like,
Or he's just not even there.
oh yeah, so that totally makes sense though. Like,
Well, that was the day-long meeting that they were having.
and yeah, and they were like, why don't we just leave for the
8
night?
minutes.
No, just for the night. We'll put some guys in there to kill time, you know.
Or like
Haul
you
them
said, they are trying to draw them all the way in.
It's one
then
or the
they're
other.
going to trap them in.
Yeah, it's one.
You
of
know
the
what I
other.
mean? Because like once they get the power back, if everybody's waiting, like the numbers are too small. They're screwed.
Oh yeah, I think it's one or the other. I think they just did leave, and because they could be like, yeah, if we just leave, those guys aren't going to stay there and wait for us to get back. Because if we get back, we have our strength now. You know, 'cause the eclipse is over.
Right.
That's why what you said, it makes sense. Because why wouldn't you just leave and just be like, instead of risking something, you know, going
Right.
down? That'd be actually probably the smartest move.
It would definitely be the smartest move.
But it's hard for me to believe that the Fire Lord just did that, you know?
Did Iroh know about this? Did they tell Iroh
No. Why would they have?
when Iroh helped him? Remember when he went to the house, meet with Toph? Because
I see
you
what
think
you're-
he's
them.
planning his escape based off of this, or you think it's just
I was also not.
he also
probably
knew
knows.
the eclipse is coming and it's his best chance?
I think it's one or the other, but I'm pretty sure it's
Because
just
like,
that he knows.
it stops him from having,
He assumes.
which might be why he's getting into such good shape. Because you have to fight his way out with no bending
Why no bending?
if he plans his escape.
Oh, to do it
With
during
the
the
eclipse.
Yeah. And the shit with Zuko, like, what is Zuko going to do? That's another thing they left us
Seemed
on
like he
cliffhanger,
was
but
just kind of like,
he clearly said,
leaving,
not only was he
but he
praying
said,
to
"I
his
gotta
mom, but like,
do
on
the-
top-
what
I
did he
got to
say?
go make things right.
make things good.
Finally, essentially is what he said. I'll finally make things right, I think.
You know what so now I think like Zuko's gonna go to like free Iroh, but Iroh
will have already been broken.
Already escaped.
Yeah.
No interaction. I could be completely wrong, but
I bet you the first scene's gonna be them like
because there would be no way that they would be in cahoots just because it was only Iroh had that conversation, gave him the headpiece.
It would be too easy for them to just like from a writing perspective, like just to put them two together again.
No, yeah, he's got to earn it back. He's got to earn it back.
Well, not even that. Oh, yeah, I guess that plus like he's got to like struggle through it to find it. You know, it can't be that easy.
And it seems like he does his best, like.
We also don't know what he means by
character building alone.
Right. We don't know like when he says, "Well, I'm going to make things right." That could mean a lot of things because
who even knows?
He could also be talking even more in detail about it, like which is like what he learned about from Iroh. So he's probably might be thinking like, look, I'm going to free Iroh. I'm going to help him take over, like, from my father. Like, get rid of my father, essentially, or do whatever I have to do to, like, make the things that he saw between Roku and Solson.
I don't know.
I think that's a stretch, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I think that's a possibility.
Yeah.
Definitely a strong possibility on that.
Yeah, I don't know. It could really go anywhere here because I'm like a little nervous. I'm 90% positive this is all gonna backfire. Everything went too smooth. It went too smooth.
I'm like 90%.
Like I know they're gonna get trapped in there.
I'm like 90% sure that it's not just that they left. I think there's gonna be more to it.
No, there would be no reason to leave if it's only for 8 minutes.
Because if that was the case, why would they even put the soldiers at the beginning there?
Right, pulled everybody.
That was just a decoy, really.
That's exactly right. They're the bait to draw them in. And then, like, they're going to try to escape, and the full force of the army is going to be waiting for them.
Right. So I was worried that Sokka and Katara's father was going to die in that one.
I was really worried, too.
I think he's going to be okay,
I mean, there's still a chance, but I don't think so.
I think he just got badly injured.
I think that needed to happen so Sokka would take charge.
Yeah.
He needed it.
He definitely did, which was great. But you know what's going to happen. It's going to end up being where they get trapped and something happens to them. They get badly defeated and they have to retreat somehow. But, like, if that's the case, then, like, Sokka is definitely going to take it hard because he's going to be like, I failed, you know?
Yeah.
I let us into this trap.
Yeah. But then he'll get a pep talk that, like, you
of course.
got him all the way. Like, how could you know?
Yeah, there's no way this is going to go
this smooth.
But, again, I wouldn't be surprised also if
it just ends.
Or it wasn't a setup. They really did just leave for like a day or two, you know?
Oh, they just happened to be gone. But why would they have a day-long meeting about it? Like, that's obviously what
maybe they're just going through what they think is they can all agree on, what the best option, you know, like that.
We don't know what they came up with.
Yeah, but like...
you'd have to imagine, based on everything we've seen, they're fighters. They're fighting.
I'm leaning that way too, but I'm just thinking of another way it could go. Like, it could start where they didn't find him and, like, they have to... Yeah, it's just... That'd be kind of boring.
It'd be too easy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It would be kind of boring, too, from a writing perspective. Like, what would they do?
Right, they're too exciting in the show. Like, you know that they're not...
Yeah, and I think we were right. I think it was a two-parter for the end, it seems like. Because obviously it's part one and part two. So it kind of is like a mid-season thing. So I think there is going to be a big resolution.
Yeah, and this didn't even stop on Netflix. So, like, it must have been, like...
aired the same day.
Same time, right. If they didn't just make it, like, an hour-long event.
Right. Well, that's what I mean, back-to-back.
Right.
Comes on, like, at 7 or 8 o'clock and then ends by,
9.
Right. I'm definitely most curious to see what's going to happen between... I think no matter what, whatever Zuko is planning on doing involves breaking Iroh out first. Clearly. I would assume, right?
Clearly.
And for all we know, maybe he since the last time we saw him talk to Iroh, when Iroh dropped all that knowledge on him, like...
Maybe they talked more.
Right. We don't know. Yeah. Was he wearing the thing?
I didn't see him wearing it.
Well, they kept showing him take it out and his hair would fall down, remember? Was that what he was wearing? I forget
I don't know if he had it or not.
I wasn't paying attention like an idiot and I forgot.
Yeah. I just saw him do that, but I don't remember.
It just popped into my head.
Yeah.
Because his hair was up a lot in the beginning, but I didn't look to see if...
Yeah, because he's Somebody said like his hairstyle is based on like status or something like that.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Like that's why he puts it up when he goes to the meetings and he's out in public. But like, I'm just trying to think if that would. I guess why not? Why would he not wear that? But then wouldn't people question like, where'd you get that thing from? You know,
That's what I would think. That's what I was gonna say.
Or maybe it's just a more common piece, like he got a new one made or something. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how it works.
I doubt it.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.